business. Never gonna miss us. Ride the finals with. Let if I like her, I'm probably gonna. This for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming at we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them.
Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. You look at Indiana.
I really love how this team is playing for one another right now, and why their cohesiveness continues to improve with each passing victory.
Yeah, they look legit, and I'll tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Talking about this matchup we have here, Richard. Two teams that are very focused on the youth movement.
Yeah, a lot of young guys on both squads, which should make for some exciting plays, as well as some inevitable learning experiences.
Shot by Levine, no good. Indiana on offense. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. That one falls.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That's good from DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
First personal foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. There's Nesmith with a three. He buries it from three.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Back to Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Outside Nesmith. Over to the left wing. Siakam in the post. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Off target with a jump hook. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
And good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Carter can't get it to go.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And it's Lyles missing. Indiana leading by 3. Matherin with the ball. Now guarded by Monk.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Valanciunas. Left side Monk. Pass to Lyles. Here's Valanciunas. And Toppin pulls it down.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Nice shot by Walker.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Will it go? And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Walker. And the jam by Walker.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
To the right side. Back to Carter. Here's Laravia. No points so far. Halliburton with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Toppin. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Lyles. It's Monk on the wing. Outside Carter. Here's Lyles. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Here's Matherin. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Pacers up.
The Kings, 11. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Murray, no good. Indiana leading by 8. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Outside for McConnell. Outside Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Siakam outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better. In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
Turner in the high post. Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Here's Neesmith. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
The 3 from DeRozan. Indiana with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
DeRozan right side. Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Comes up empty down low. In transition, here come the Pacers. And Siakam with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
And it's Mathurin missing. Kings trail by 17. Pass to DeRozan to get back on track. The focus. DeRozan still sinks it.
This goes to
Oh, wow. What a move from DeRozan. That's just not fair.
To the paint. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pacers leading by 17. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Toppin outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Up and over Carter. Tries again. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Mathurin. And the layup is good off the glass. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Back to Carter. Out to the right wing. Outside for Levine. Shoots over Shepherd. Indiana with a rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Siakam. And a nice finish on the layup. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. And he gets that one. Halliburton's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they get. And so it's Indiana. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Here's DeRozan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will jay you to death.
Halliburton outside. Over Levine. Halliburton, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
The assist.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Indiana ball.
The Kings making a switch here.
In for the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas.
And stolen by Murray. Here's Ellis. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 15. Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard outside. Now here's Siakam. Defended by DeRozan. Offensive rebound.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Indiana on offense. Inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Back to Valanciunas. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Neesmith. Down low. Turner. And no good, trying to use the glass. Outside Monk. And Turner with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. The Kings making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Monk. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
A guy who loves to play at a quick pace. Monk's speed and tenacity can make him very difficult to guard.
And Monk drops them both. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to McConnell. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Carter. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 17. On the wing, Matherin. Pure from three-point range. Matherin's got 7 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the three-pointer goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Carter can't get it to go. Indiana on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the jam by Walker.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
It's Monk on the wing. Pass to LaRavia. Driving in. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Oh, threw it down. Wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Toppin outside. There's the triple. Hauled in by the Kings. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And it's Lyles missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Back come the Kings in transition.
Trey Lyles.
The quick hands of Monk forcing the turnover that leads to the break.
Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Here's Monk. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Indiana with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pacers leading by 23. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what you like about Mathurin, he brings the energy.
DeRozan with the bucket.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Back to Nesmith. And stolen by Murray.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. Here's LaVine. DeRozan outside. Murray from outside. The rebound by Nesmith.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And that one misses.
At the line for the Kings.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Pass to Siakam. And here's Jackson from behind the arc. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
That free throw, no good.
Miles Turner. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And so here's Sacramento. Left side, Fultz. Outside, Carter. Pass to LaRavia. And he drops it in from the low post. Pacers leading by 23. To the inside. Mathurin.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Takes a three. Rebounded by Lyles. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Laravia. Carter on the wing. Takes the three. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Halliburton. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And it's Lyles missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. Back to Lyles. The three is up. Kept alive by Sacramento. McDermott can't get it to go. So it's the Pacers now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Pass to Fultz. Here's McDermott. And McDermott with a slam.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Turner from the arc. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
A nice shot by McDermott.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yeah, slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
Back to McDermott. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Not going to go that time.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Traveling by
and that's going to be a travel.
Kings ball.
Pass to Carter. Shoots over Halliburton. Now here's Carter. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Shepard for three.
Yeah, you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Got it.
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Pass to Nesmith. The three is up. Can't get it to drop. And here's Carter. Rejected by Halliburton. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson.
Starlight, it's electric. I can smell